Hello, this is Gradye Parsons, another in a series of Where Are We Going as a Church, broadcasting today from a beautiful spring day here in Louisville, Kentucky. Today I want to talk about what Gil Rendle talks about in his book as different types of leadership. One is management leadership and the other is visionary leadership. Management leadership asks the basic question, are we doing things right? Where visionary leadership basically asks the question, are we doing the right things? An example of this, of course, is Jesus being approached by the Pharisees and asked him about who should we give taxes to? Should we give our taxes to Caesar? That was their management question. Are we doing the right things? But Jesus reframed the question and basically said, what does the coin say? Give what is Caesar's to Caesar and give what is God's to God. He reframed the question is, are we doing the right things? It's important that we really approach leadership and we learn to ask the right questions. Learn to ask those questions that open up conversations, not just quickly move to a solution and deal with details. Again, like, do we have the Christmas candles for the candlelight service and those kinds of management things. But what are the real visionary things that we can do as a church? Three basic questions that Gil and Alice Mann offered to kind of get in this conversation. The first basic question is, who are we? What is our identity? The second is, what does God want us to do? What is God calling us to do in the world? Our mission. And the third is, who is our neighbor? Our context. Those are three very fundamental questions that I think every session, every presbytery, every synod, everyone needs to be wrestling with as we continue to seek the Spirit's guidance as we're looking for our future as a church and our future in worshiping congregations, our future in our presbyteries. So I want to challenge you to really look at the kind of questions you're dealing with every day. Are they just management questions, like have I got the right peg in the right hole? Or are the kind of questions, or what are the things we need to be talking about? Sometimes these questions are very disruptive and they can upset the kind of plans we've made, and we Presbyterians love our plans. But in this day and age of the church, where the Spirit's really upsetting us and trying to move us in a new direction, we need to allow ourselves to be broken a little bit and be open a little bit. Carly Simon says there's more room in a broken heart, which is a great way to think about opening ourselves up as a church so we can be a more expansive church, a church that's more faithful to God's calling, and a church that's asking the right questions and asking God to give us the answers we seek. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.